Hello everybody, welcome here to Nashville. As it looks like Harvick is in pit road. I don't know why. But we're here at Nashville. And
Drivers,
just gonna let everybody know Joey Logano's back in the 20 this week. And it looks like Leffler's in the unsponsored 38. And Brad Keselowski has broken up the Carl Edwards Clint Boyer Pole Fest this in the 2008. As Keselowski's on the pole. It's the first pole, I think, for Junior Motorsports this year. And I think somebody might have broke down again, actually. Morgan Shepherd breaking down, so don't know what's wrong with Morgan, but the current points right now in the Nationwide Series is Edwards has got a 76-point lead, and oh, there's a huge gap. Something went way wrong on the start, and NASCAR is blowing them down, telling them to re-rack on the back straightaway. Pace car is going to drive around, catch up to them. So they got to re-rack because that start was way crazy. There was half the field not even caught up to the field. And it looks like cars are once again having problems. This time it looks like it was the 5 of Junior. Actually, it's the 9 of Casey Kane. And for some reason, a lot of cars are just stalling on the start, which is messing up the starts. NASCAR's just telling them to stop. The 9 catch back up. And I think now we've got a good start. I do not see anybody slow unless it happened up in the front. Anybody in the pit? No, they're not. Everybody's here. The 90 is really off pace, though. It's Johnny Chapman. But like we were talking about, Keselowski has broken the front row fest of Clint Boyer and cousin Carl. As Keselowski is going to lead us down to the green flag here at Nashville. This is a concrete speedway. It's right now. Carl Edwards, known as Concrete Carl, is hoping to possibly get up here and win. Keselowski got a win this season. The top 3 have wins. Edwards has got 3 this season. Boyer has 1, and so has Keselowski. And this is a battle for the lead between Keselowski and Boyer. And it looks like the top side could work again, like it did at Bristol. It was working good at Bristol. Down in front straightaway, it looks like Boyer might not have enough stuff here to run with Keselowski. And it looks like Kenseth is not having fun this season in the Nationwide. It's not been a good season for him. He's been really far back. Same for Junior. Same for Vickers and Denny Hamlin. Those guys have not been running well all season. Kyle Busch is not even up front. He's top 15 almost every week, but right now, there he is at 16th. Looking for Joey Logano, who's back in the 20. Dropped to 27th in points, was in the top 10 a couple weeks ago, but Hamlin ran 2 races. There's Harvick. There's Cale Gale running a KHI car. As now Keselowski is pulling away from Boyer. Well, yeah, he's pulling away from Boyer. 7-1 to a 7-6, and then a 31-0. So Strimmy almost won last week. Bliss almost won last week. But right now, Brad Keselowski is pulling away here at Nashville. It'd be cool to see Keselowski, win. Out of the 5 races this season, there's only been 2 cars that finished in the top 5, all 5, and that's Edwards and Boyer. Edwards has 2 poles, and Boyer has 2 poles, and the only other pole sitter was David Reagan, and I think he won that at Daytona. But right now, Keselowski got a decent lead over Clint. And then it's Reagan sitting in third. I think Reagan's running faster than Boyer. Kyle Busch is running right now, 8-12. Joey Logano running 18th, battling with Harvick and Eric McClure. I thought we had a crash, but glad we didn't. I think it's Brad Coleman. Welcome back to the series, Greg Biffle. After his crash that Vegas gave him a concussion. He got that in the Sprint Cup Series. He's allowed to come back and test his, see if he's able to get back in a car next week in the Cup Series. Man, right now Joey Logano is doing everything he can to get by Stephen Wallace. Looks like Carl Edwards has not got a good car today. It's about the fourth best car. It looks like now Boyer could be running down Keselowski. A 39 to a 37. Looks like Keselowski might only had a short run car. There's Brad Baker, Brent Rowe, Matt Kenseth, Danny Eflin, Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's weird seeing some of these Auto Cup guys running this race. 39 to 37. Yeah, it looks to me like Boyer has got a long run race car. As he is ran down Keselowski. Looks like he's running a little bit higher than Keselowski too. Keselowski just ran a 36 to a 38, so Keselowski picking up the pace. And Keselowski's fastest lap is a 36. Boyer's was a 37. Really no other big battle. Except Mike Wallace is starting to come to the front. As they're about to catch Brad Baker, the lap car. This could help Keselowski. So he's going to get a little draft. Could run even faster. He ran a 39 to Boyer's 38. 31.3. That's what Wallace runs. 31.5. As Keselowski has gotten by Brad Baker, Boyer has not. And here goes Keselowski. He's going to go on the lapping train here. As Boyer going to try to run him down. Boyer actually waiting to the right time to run him down. Boyer at a 31.7. Boyer at a 31.3. 31.2 from Reagan, who's not in lap traffic, and 31.6 from Wallace. As Edwards is falling back, Edwards is now to 6th. It does not look like the 60 team brought a good race car. As now Keselowski's in behind 2 cars. And that's going to let Boyer run him down unless Keselowski makes us 3 wide with the 90 and the 4, which he's not. He's going to push the 90 down the front straightaway. Boyer is to his bumper. Keselowski, the 90 had to brake a little bit to get. So Keselowski just shoved him. And now Boyer to the bumper of Keselowski. And we have a battle for the lead. This happened at Atlanta. Boyer was lapping cars. Carl Edwards used a different lane and got by. Keselowski going to run the middle to high side and try to race with Boyer. As now the third place car is running them down. I don't think third place has got to lap traffic yet. Yeah, third place has got to lap traffic. Because the green is still out. No guessing on caution or guessing on fuel mileage. It looks like Boyer trying to dive us in, get in the middle here. I believe that's Patrick Carpentier they're battling with here. No, it's Kane. It's Curtis Davis, Kevin Page, Vickers, Franchitti, Clausen, Shepard, and Josh Wise up there in the 22. The battle for the lead is right here, though. Boyer says he can't. Oh, contact almost. Man, Curtis Davis almost just got wrecked by the leader. These two are just battling. Boyer knows where he's got to stick his car. Ooh, Boyer said it got really tight on him. Entering turn one, it got real tight. Now Boyer going to get to the back bumper of Keselowski. Diving it in there on him. There's Clausen. Keselowski just driving it deep in there. Making that thing stick. Now this could be an option. They might need to start saving gas. Because we've seen in a couple of these things late. At Atlanta, and I think at Vegas, it was late pit stops that came into a factor. And right now, Keselowski is just driving away, trying to get away from Boyer. And Boyer just right there following. Boyer can run him down. Boyer knows he's got the speed to run down Keselowski. And they're about to be out of lap traffic for a little bit. After they pass this, they pass that 30 car, they're out of lap traffic for a while. Now Boyer's just gonna run them down. Now it'll be a little bit till he catches this 27. Keselowski ran a 31.8 to Boyer's 31.4. She's back to the front. And actually, it looks like Keselowski is maybe opening up a gate in that car. Boyer said that now his car does not run that great. It's getting too tight for him. And Keselowski is lapped all the way up to 21st. And Boyer now stuck behind two lap cars. This has opened up a huge door. Will Boyer make his 3 wide? No, he's not. Boyer's getting angry because now he's in a hole. They've opened the front two has opened up a 7-second lead to Reagan. He's back here running 31.4s. And Boyer just ran a 31.6. So Boyer a little slower now. As Keselowski has got open track ahead. Just ran a 31.1 to Boyer's 32.6. Keselowski gained 2 seconds on Clint Boyer. And he probably still have clean track this lap. You won't have to worry with a lap car. He's running 31.1s. Just ran a 31, another 31-1. Boyer ran a 31-5. So Boyer's still losing time. Keselowski's just lapped Eric McClure. That's 20th spot. That's just one lap down. Ooh, Keselowski. Ooh, Baker trying to make a pass on Brett Rowe. And Keselowski had to dive it in there. Keselowski, though, is pulling away. Really has not been a factor. It really wasn't really a factor at Auto Club. A lot of people didn't think a lot about Keselowski this season. Taking over the 88 car for Junior Motorsports. And by race 6, it looks like he's going to have 2 wins on the season. And he is gone. I think this is what this 88 team needs. It needs a little bit of speed, a little luck, and it's a good team. Boyer has cracked the lead down a ton, but he's still 3 seconds back, and we're getting to 10 to go. That time by himself, he ran a 31-2. Boyer ran a 31 something, a 31-4. So right now, Keselowski is just pulling away. As he's catching the 4 car again. That's Robert Richardson. He caught him, and now he's catching Matt Kenseth again. 2 laps down. And there's Johnny Chapman, Danny Eflin, all going 2 laps down. The next 1 lap down car would be Wimmer in 16th. Edwards is back all the way to 7th. Brian Clausen, I thought Brian Clausen might have been 8th, but looks like not. Actually, looks like Edwards might drop to 10th. Kyle Busch running 6th. Reagan sitting there in 3rd, 5 seconds ahead of 4th. We're battling here with Chapman and a few others. Keselowski just ran a 32 to Boyer's 31s. Is Keselowski starting to save? A 31.5. Boyer ran a 32.4. So I guess it was the same lap traffic that it plagued Keselowski that let Boyer gain a second. Got Boyer, or made him drop a second. Now, when you're stuck behind, that's where it gets really bad. Where you're stuck behind 2 cars battling, especially one of them's your teammate. And I think your teammate's gonna, be nice and let you go. But I don't think Casey Kane is. It's a 32-1 to Boyer's 31-8. So Boyer gonna gain. Keselowski, not really pleased he had to stay behind Casey Kane that long. It's usually that time at the end of these races when a car usually starts dropping into pit road, and Keselowski was a car that ran out at Atlanta. He was running 4th, ran out of gas, crossing the line. Right now might be a time to be telling him, save a little thing, save a little gas. 31.6, and now he's caught up to a ton of lap traffic. This Boyer needs to get by the 5 and the 9 super quick. Boyer battles with Junior. Keselowski's coming to pit road, so is Boyer. Leaders are pitting. With just a couple to go. Keselowski is in, Boyer is in. What about David Reagan? A lot of these cars are getting their lap back. I don't know who's going to be the leader. But I know a ton of cars are getting back on the lead lap. It might be Kyle Busch. Okay, these pit stops continue because Lasky looks like to be going back to the lead, unless the okay. So right now, Carl Edwards is the leader. Wherever he's at, he stayed out. So Carl Edwards is the leader, and he's in now. So it's the 66, 7, 18, 99. So oh, contact! Oh, crash! Scott Wimmer's around. That's going to bring a caution out. And I don't know who's going to be the leader of the race because it's going to be over. I think it's going to be Edwards in pit road. It's going to be Edwards, Keselowski, Reagan, or Boyer, Reagan, Wallace. The Keselowski, but Edwards is pitting, so I guess it's going to be Keselowski, the leader. So I really don't know what has happened here. I know Wimmer just got turned. Edwards was the leader at the caution. So I don't know if Edwards is going to be the leader now. Keselowski's lined up to be the leader. So everybody else I think is going to try to come around and pit. Edwards is going to line up possibly behind this 81 car. Seymour brought out a caution. I just don't know what it's Keselowski. I think it's going to be Keselowski in it. Because we're at 2 to go. Edwards is going to finish at least 7th. And I think Keselowski has got to win. Yeah, white flag has been given. As Wimmer's going to finish 19th. Luckily for him, he did not lose a lot of spots. He was in car 1 lap down. As we're hitting the standby mode, it's coming to the stripe. Keselowski wins his 2nd race of the season. Followed by Boyer, Reagan, Leffler, Wallace, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Ruderman, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Mike Bliss. Here's your finishing order. Bliss, Byers, Keller, Ambrose, Strimmy, Wallace, Logano, Harvick, Wimmer, McClure, Coleman, Kennington, Green, Wise, Franchitti, Davis, Cope, Shepard, Clausen, Barrett, Biffle, Vickers, LePage, Gale, Kane Jr., Chapman, Eflin, Richardson Jr., Kenseth, Rowe, and Baker. As we'll see you next 2 weeks at Texas Motor Speedway as the Cup and Trucks head to Martinsville for a little bit of Martinsville action. A little more short track racing. So we'll see you in 2 weeks for the Nationwide Series at Texas.